podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy TALLSHON. TS is who I am.
That is who I am.
You're now tuned in to episode 105 of the Black Male Podcast. 105. First, how are you doing? The pleasantries, how are you doing?
Good. Always could be better, but I'm good.
Look, I understand that, my brother. We're going to get straight to the nitty gritty. By the time everybody hear this podcast, the Lakers probably at the house. Shit. He are officially 3-0 right now against the Nuggets. 0-3, I mean, against the Nuggets. And they look like they poised to take it to the crib. Cancun. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. That's where they going. LeBron probably going to Fiji. He probably heading to the yacht and going to Fiji after the season and sit in a hyperbolic time chamber because that nigga is playing like ass. Straight up, dog. And it's a weird look because bro is scoring 20, 10, and 11, but that shit is a horrible 20, 10, and 11s, man. Horrible.
Well, the standards are higher. He carries that team, and without him carrying the team, it's pretty dysfunctional. So, and then they have a coach that don't know what he's doing. He was just thrown into a position he wasn't prepared for.
You think so?
Yeah, he don't know what he's doing, bro.
You don't think he applied for that position?
That doesn't mean he's applicable to being a good coach. Shit, he's terrible.
Yeah, he is, bro.
Being a head coach is not as easy as people make it seem to be.
Not at all.
I mean, I think coaches develop just like players. Like to have LeBron be the first person you really coach as a head coach is a lot. And Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
And that roster isn't really built to win, man. I mean, they've done a great job of what they had. I mean, what it is.
They got rid of a bunch of people and brought in some players that helped them, really push them across the threshold. They should play Lonnie Walker more, put D'Lo ass on the bench. They need to throw some more body. What they're doing to Joker is perfect, even though he's still going to triple-double.
You're not going to stop him, though.
But they need to throw some bodies at Murray. Bro, you're right. It's a lot of coaching decisions and moves.
Bro, they threw bodies at Murray, man. Murray just
too inefficient. Nah, he ain't playing. He played no game. But he shot one in LeBron's face with his LeBron whole arm. Murray was here, and he flicked that wrist. Bust right, drop one. Here you go. The boy balling. It's their time. They lost in the bubble, and they felt like they could have won in the bubble. They not fucking around this time around.
My prediction came true, but I really wasn't like thinking it was. Uh-huh. I said it to my man at work. I said, "Yo, Darvin Ham can't coach, and LeBron can't carry those series against the Nuggets. They're gonna get swept." You know what I mean? But back of my mind, I was like, "There's no way LeBron don't win at least 1 or 2 games where he does the hero shit, right?"
Right. Well, we're gonna see what Monday. We'll see.
Even if they win 1,
that's what I'm saying. He might win 1. He might win.
He's not gonna win 2.
I agree.
I think he's tired. Anytime you miss layups like he misses them, know what it looks like when he missed them layups? That's how I looked last time I hooped. I was shaking. Woo, woo, woo. And when I get to the basket, I ain't got nothing left, bro.
I ain't got nothing left for you.
I did that shit like 4 times. I was like, man, this sport ain't for me no more.
You up there.
Oh, I was good on that. But then the layup, I'm like, oh shit, the rim way up there.
Oh shit, you
I had no lip. Then I tried to push that shit. Yeah, I tried to grab it with my left hand, try to take 2 hands and push that motherfucker. I had no strap gloves. Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna even hold you.
That's why I don't want to play no more.
I ain't gonna hold you. The last time I was telling you I was playing ball, I did that same shit. I hit dude with the move, boom, boom, went straight to the hole, and I was like, oh shit, I actually got to put this in the cup. This is gonna be disgusting. You don't even know what foot to jump off. That shit just bad, son.
Yo, I was terrible, man. I embarrassed myself. Then I got cramps in my stomach. I'm like, this you know what I'm saying? Honestly, in my mind, I always said one day I'm gonna hoop with my son. We're gonna at least run a couple games just to say.
Let's do it. I'm coming.
You know
I'll come to Orlando and do it with y'all.
Nah, I ain't doing that shit, man. I damn sure you doing it out there. Fuck that.
They be hooping out there too, son.
Nah, man.
They be
I need at least. I ain't like Cameron, yo. I need at least 90 days to shoot around, man. So I don't even know if I can lift my arms and shoot a jumper right now.
He said 90 days. Yo, let's get up and do a shoot around. You and I. We just go shoot around. We won't film it. We won't
I don't think I can shoot past 12 feet right now.
We won't film it. We just gonna go and shoot around.
Son, I just started doing fucking
barbell
rollouts with the abs. Son,
I saw you.
What?
I thought you ain't did no ab exercises? You ain't had
what?
No ab exercises?
Nigga, no, man. For what?
I in every
cardio, nah.
I in every workout with a core exercise.
You need that shit. I don't need that shit.
I'm 6'6". Yeah, I gotta make sure I keep my core tight.
This is what I'm saying. People get twisted if I say I don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't just start training. When I first started training, what I did was spin classes and core classes.
Right. That's true. I remember when you was
after I put off the weight and started weight training, I stopped doing that shit. So they like I never did it. No, I just ain't done it in a while. And them rollouts with that barbell, man.
Oh, I know that shit real. I know. When you said it,
I'm doing it online. Oh, you want to challenge me, little nigga? All right, yeah. Back, he said, then you got it, OG. I'll kill it. 10. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Yeah. That feel good. It was time to go home, man. Shit.
Stomach locking up. Everything feeling like crazy.
Different level of time, man. Feel like I had the shit.
Yeah, I was just about to say, how was that shit afterwards? Because you know, yo, that's to me, that's how
you have a meeting. You gotta have an executive meeting. Do I take a shit right now? Or do I drive home?
Oh no, you gotta drive home because you gotta get
Can I make it?
Yeah.
You can sit all you want to, but if that shit at the tip of your ass, you can't drive up with the suction butt.
Hey, you live far than the motherfucker, and I'm pretty sure you go to a gym way across town.
Nah, it's 12 minutes, maybe 15.
Okay. You can make it home, nigga.
Yeah. I thought about starting to go to Gold's Gym, but Gold's Gym is further out. I don't want to do that no more. I used to go when I went to Lifetime. It was like a 30-minute drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up one morning, I said, I ain't doing that shit no more. When I found out O2 was right here.
Bro, I know when I go to the gym, and that's how I gauge my workout, how bad I'm gonna have to shit after I leave.
Which gym you go to?
I go to fitness. I go to Planet Fitness, but I go to one in Smithfield.
You don't fuck with the Gold's Gym that's right up the street?
It's always packed 1, 2. I don't have that membership where it's all over the place, and I just go up the street, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, you got that Gold's Gym right up the street.
Yeah, we got no, it's not Gold's Gym anymore. It's called 4U Fitness now.
Oh, they sold it.
Yeah, it's called 4U Fitness. And bro, they changed a whole bunch of stuff in there. So it looked more like they got the grass floor and all that. It's more of that shit.
Were they making it more attractive to like the casual fitness person?
That's what it looked like. Or the people that like to do the rope.
Because you know, Gold's Gym,
shit.
A lot of gyms like Gold's Gym can be like intimidating to like the regular fitness person. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mind Gold's Gym. I used to go to Gold's Gym.
No, I'm saying a lot of people just regular fitness people, a lot of them don't like being around a lot of the dudes that's in there. You know, a lot of people like being around all that shit. Some people, it don't bother them at all.
That's the part I hate about Planet Fitness, where that stupid as alarm go off if you just really getting into your shit.
Oh, I got kicked out so many times.
And I wish they had more free weights. I hate having to wait for that fucking machine. It's good
to have a balance. Only thing I like for Planet Fitness is when I went late nights, I used to go there and just do my pull-ups.
Mm-hmm. That's why I go at night.
Yeah, cable exercises and shit like that is cool. Dumbbell work.
Right. I notice at night, that's when the real people that work out be there at night. Because nobody don't be fucking around. They be in there really. And during the day, it be these motherfuckers with their phone out. doing this all day.
I never went to
at night.
I never went to
at night. It be the real people, like cats being there working out. The people at the counter, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
There's hardly nobody at the counter when
they cut that stupid ass alarm off. Motherfuckers be in there. Ugh. They be getting to it, and I love it because I get in there and I can just work. Nobody don't say nothing to you. People come in and give you pointers. One dude came and gave me a dope pointer on my squats that I do. He was like, "Yo, take your weights," and he was like, "Take your dumbbells instead of using a kettlebell, use the dumbbell." And then that's where I end up doing that shit that you was talking about.
What? The front squat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't even do them. I just know they're dope. I need to start doing them though.
And them shits work, bro.
I mean, it's good for your stability.
Yep, dog. I've been feeling real. My core been on point. Knees been on point. I'm actually going. I'm going later today because I got Eric and I going on a bike ride.
Well, you know, leg day is good for your meat, man. But people think leg day is bad for your meat, which I don't know who started that lie.
Why would they think it's bad for your meat? I mean, it's your lower body, so you want all that together.
Nigga shit, man. A little
help your hips. Help your hips. You want your hip inflections. You know what I mean? I'll be on
I don't know what it is with men with legs, man.
The sad part is, man, we think everything is homosexual, bro.
Just like anything that
focuses on
your
what
glutes.
We do, son.
Like any exercise that's focused on your glutes.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm working out my glutes for? Like, I mean,
I feel like this, bro. Anytime someone be so overly homophobic, bro, you're gay in my book.
Okay.
You're too homophobic. There's no need to be this extra level of homophobia.
I ain't homophobic, but next time I see one of them motherfuckers walking around that gym, locker room, butt ass naked, I'm kicking him in his ass.
Yo, that's the white man tradition.
So I ain't even had to tell you, right?
Yeah, the old white man be naked all the time.
He's in the mirror, butt ass naked, barefoot, bro.
Yeah, like barefooted, nasty, all top to bottom. I don't
nasty,
want to see you, bro. Sir. And yo, I'm telling you, like we talked before, I had one come next to me. His locker was next to me. Motherfucker lift his leg up and put the towel between them, bro. I slammed my shit and walked up out of there, son. I was like, yo, if you wanted me to leave, that was your way to telling me you want me to go, I'm out. I slammed my locker hard as fuck, dog.
Only thing that aggravates me more than that is people that come in the sauna or the steam room with a little ass towel and then they want to start a conversation.
Yo, but don't talk to me with your man out.
I don't give a fuck what you got on. Do I look presentable, motherfucker? Shit. I ain't here for that.
Pack your meat up, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Whoa, how much can you bitch? I'm like, nigga. He said, pack your meat up. Going to the gym should not be a poor situation, man.
Pack your meat up, nigga.
You should. Why'd you unpack it?
Right. You should have left it in his packaging. Right, with this bullshit this evening. That's why I miss the steam room. I so miss the steam room. And I don't know. I'm gonna buy me one though. I'm gonna put it right here. Right here.
Yeah, they got them little portable steam and sauna joints.
I'm gonna just sit in that bitch.
The reviews for certain brands are actually pretty good. I was looking at them.
I know we changed subjects. We go back to sports. Celtics versus Miami. They at this current point of moment that we're recording this podcast, Miami is up 2-0.
I think that's over too.
You think it's over too?
I think it's over. Jaylen Brown was 7 for 23 last game.
Yeah.
Something about Miami that makes people play bad. Eric Spoelstra's the guard.
Yep. And Jimmy Butler. That boy is him.
I just he's debatably the best coach in the league, man, right now at this point.
Oh yeah.
I can't Pop. I'm not counting Pop. Can't coach Pop. Can't count Pop. Pop is past his time. But you look at that roster, bro. They got 7 undrafted players on that team.
Yep.
That play.
Yep.
Basketball, a lot of basketball is effort, man.
Dog, you remember just last year you and I was saying how Duncan Robinson was done. He got his bread and he playing like ass. And this year, boy, hooping again.
Yeah.
He's hooping.
Sitting on the bench long enough, man.
He said, bro, I am not going back to the bench.
Miami,
what y'all going to do? Ooh.
The Miami Heat, and I'm not saying this just to bring my Knicks up again, but the Miami Heat are representative of why the Knicks are ass. I'm gonna tell you why I said that, because they want to always go try to find big names. Pat Riley never did that, ever.
Even when he was with Miami.
And he's always been consistently successful. He never went for big names. Yeah, LeBron came out there, but hell, LeBron wanted to go. He didn't go looking for LeBron and Chris Bosh. They did that. And Pat Riley was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Come on. He don't look for big names. Look at the niggas on that roster, man. Gabe Vincent, Duncan Robinson, the dude Strauss. These niggas wasn't drafted. You know what I'm saying? Bam is a Miami Heat product.
Yep, he is a Miami Heat product.
Kevin Love he got cut. He was out there.
Yep. And
nobody wanted Kevin Love. They said he was done.
And a good pickup, too. Look at him. He out there balling, son. For him.
Said he was done.
Shit, he hooping, son.
Caleb Martin.
Right. They got rid of his brother. They sent his brother home.
His brother can't play.
His brother can't play. His twin brother is at the crib.
His brother can't play. Caleb can ball.
Yeah, Caleb can ball, but his brother cannot play.
Yeah. But like as I say, like even now, and I'm gonna keep this quick with the Knicks. Everybody's talking about the Embiid rumors, right? And it's like no team has just added a superstar and just won. And KD going to the Warriors don't count because they were winning without his ass.
They won a whole chip without him.
You know what I'm saying? So that can't be the example. Adding a superstar doesn't count. So Knicks fans are on this Embiid shit, which is a possibility because the Sixers are going crazy. But if you get him, you got to give up half of your squad.
And
like when the Suns got KD, they gave up their core.
And he gonna be lazy as hell. His fat ass gonna miss a couple games.
How you gonna have a lazy big man with Thibodeau? Then you're gonna have the same situation.
They're gonna end up getting rid of Tibbs if they pick Embiid. If they get Embiid, they're gonna get rid of Tibbs.
Let's get Embiid then. If that's what it means. If that's what it takes, I'm with it. Give it a Randall and Tibbs, if that's what it takes, bro. I'll take my chances. I like what you're saying. I mean, you laughing. If that's what it takes, bro, let's get it.
Bro, you was high on Tibbs. What happened, son?
I wasn't necessarily high on Tibbs. I was giving him credit for what he did. At one time, we won with players that overachieved.
I agree. Yep.
We still were winning with players that overachieved. But the problem is you have to hold the whole team accountable.
Right.
If he would hold Julius Randle accountable, I wouldn't have a problem with him. He holds everybody accountable except for Julius Randle. That's the only problem. Because a lot of those times, he should have been put on the bench. You know what I mean? I don't
know. Show no effort, bro. No, none.
Yeah, here you go. I don't see the problem, bro. What happened?
I just said that was on social media. Let's not bring that to the podcast.
Oh, that's what we doing? Okay.
All right, man. Victor Wembanyama. What was his name? Victor Wembanyama. He's expected to be the number 1 draft pick. The Spurs has now got the ping pong balls. They got the number 1 draft pick. My Pistons got the number 5.
His people.
I don't care about anybody else.
People, his hype, man. It's just bad.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk about it. Because I've been online saying he is not going to be what they think he's going to be.
Now, I'm not saying KP was his level, but KP was a phenomenon when he first got there.
Knicks talk about bringing him back.
I'll take him back.
Yeah,
why not? He's going to get about 2 blocks a game. He'll give you 9 rebounds. He defends.
He was averaging 22 points last season, 22 points. He was like at 22 points, 9 and some other shit.
He's one of those guys when people talk bad about him. You're like, what is his problem besides he's hurt?
Yep, because he played well.
Here's another dude. You're averaging 20 and 10.
Yep.
Randall has 25 and 10.
Yep.
And plays no defense.
But KP showed effort, always showed effort.
He never was lazy. He just got hurt.
Yep.
And that's because niggas be throwing him alleys fucking over the backboard and shit.
Right, from way back yonder.
All that stupid shit.
He's 7'5". Victor is 7'5". They making it. Chris Broussard said the most dumbest fucking shit I ever heard in my life. And when you posted the quote, I had to go and listen to him say it because I was like, nah, somebody took that shit out of context.
Which one?
When Chris Broussard said if he's KD, Akeem Olajuwon, this player, that means his career was a disaster.
They're all basketball icons.
Bro, I had to hear him say it, and I was like, yo, this is the trashiest take I've ever. This is why you ain't on ESPN no more. This is why they let you go so you can take your ass to Fox Sports with that bullshit. They took you off the big leagues, sent your ass down to the minor leagues.
Fox Sports is the minor leagues?
Hold on. The particular show he's on Fox Sports is the minor leagues. Let me finish the particular show, because I prefer only really watching Fox Sports.
I was about to say Fox Sports is
that show that he's on with Nick Wright, that shit is the minor leagues.
Oh yeah, Nick Wright, he minor league.
That is the minor league. That's minor league heaven. When he said that shit, I was like, yo, get him the fuck off TV with that, yo.
But I'm saying, if he has a career like KD, how is that a failure?
Bro, it ain't nowhere near failure. You can't call that shit a failure. Akeem Olajuwon got a chip.
Akeem Olajuwon.
So you telling me, right, the dream, someone that
the best footwork ever,
that people go and try to learn from. The best footwork ever. The one big man that also shot threes.
I just worry about him health-wise.
Bro, they show him getting abused by a boy that's made it to the NBA and kept going to the D League. The little young dude with Memphis. Kenny, what's his name?
Yeah, but that's like 1 or 2 plays. I posted it. It's a mind.
No, bro.
End of the game, dude still had like 20 and 15.
Right. It was more than 1 or 2 plays though.
Bro, in the NBA, nobody's gonna be doing that shit in the paint. They're gonna have help defense. They're not gonna have him guard nobody like that. You can camouflage that shit.
I truly don't think he's gonna be a generational type player.
And to judge that few plays by a dude that's not even gonna be on the court in the NBA, that weighs about 280. I mean, nobody else is that big out there. Like, he's not gonna be guarding Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid shoots more threes than he does go in the paint. Now, back in the days, it definitely would have known. Like, you're not.
I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's a generational type player. I don't think he's a generational type player at all, son.
I mean, that's a generational talent. You 7'5" with handles like that, bro. And you can shoot from 30 feet.
We shall see.
That's never happened.
I think he's just gonna be a regular Joe Smo in the NBA.
Generational player and generational talent is 2 different things, too.
I think he's just gonna be a regular Joe Smo in the NBA.
So he's not even gonna be KP level?
We gonna see. I don't want to wish that on no player, but so I won't say what I was just thinking, but I would say I don't think he's going to be.
Bro, they're gonna have so many resources in that boy place for him not to succeed. His talent has to be gold plated.
I don't think he's going to be the player that everyone thinks he is.
I mean, that's 2 different conversations. Listen what I'm saying.
Henderson will have a better career than he is.
The player they think he is somebody that's never even existed before. So that's too much pressure anyway.
Right.
He could average 16 and 10, and they'll act like he's a failure.
True.
And to get 16 and 10 out of a draft pick is phenomenal.
Right.
Let's say his rookie year, he averages 15 and 8. That's not a failure. Just a young nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's a failure on their standards that they
place it upon him. Just like even when I say with RJ Barrett, the dude is 22, 23 years old, and everybody judging him like he's an 8-year pro. All of us are guilty of that because we want everything now. It's a microwave society. But back in the days, when people came into the league as a rookie, look at Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler didn't do shit for a long time. Jimmy Butler came in the league, he was like the 12th man on the bench. He talks about it all the time. When he played in Chicago, he didn't play.
Right.
He earned his minutes and then started to play. Now, as soon as a guy comes in the league, they want him to produce right now.
Yep.
Scoot, when you look at him, I like his game, though. As far as going pro, I think durability is there. You know what I'm saying? He's athletic.
The only issue is his height. The only issue is his height. He's 6'2".
Spider Mitchell, 6'1".
I know.
I mean, Jalen Brunson, 5'10". I mean,
but I think they got that boy listed at like 6'4".
Who?
Jalen Brunson.
No, they got him listed at 6'1".
Oh, okay.
He's 5'10", though. Everybody knows he's 5'10".
He's definitely 5'10".
No, but see, this is my thing with critics. When Emmanuel Quickley was drafted, they gave it a D+. They said he couldn't do that. Yo, they always find something wrong with niggas that end up being good. So it's kind of hard with this shit.
And they be wrong as hell.
The only thing that I think makes sense and is applicable is the fact that when you got somebody that's 7'5" and weighs 180, I mean, it might be a problem. He weighs more than 180. I'm just saying 180.
Right.
But when you're 7'5" and you're that skinny, but then again, at 7'5", you can't be but so big.
Can't. You're right.
Because of your feet.
Yep.
I think he's gonna have fucked up feet anyway, because he dunks on people. And NBA niggas is not letting you dunk on them the way you doing right now.
No, not at all. He ain't that up.
A nigga like Bam is gonna trip you. He's gonna hit you in the stomach. That dude's dirty, bro.
I ain't gonna call him dirty.
Bam dirty.
I just call him doing what he's supposed to do.
Bam dirty.
That's the NBA, bro. That's the game. We come from that.
It's still dirty. What you mean? If I was on the level, I'd be dirty. I'm throwing elbows, all that shit.
That's the game, bro.
They said Melo hit you with an elbow every time you beat him up tight.
I used to throw my shoulder right here, right in your sternum.
I mean, all right.
They do that shit regularly.
I mean, I grew up in New York. That's how everybody played. So I didn't know nothing different.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Shit, when I went overseas, I hit a France player like that coming off a pick as he was coming towards me. And as I was coming this way, I just got that motherfucker to a spin move. Kept going.
Man, he wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready at all.
They say basketball's not a contact sport.
Yo, football players, I don't know if we talked about this, but just a quick one. We're going to make this a quick. Which player is the better transition to each other's sport, football or basketball players?
Which one is easier to transport to?
Yeah, transition to. Can an NBA player transition to a football player easier, or can a football player transition to a basketball player easier?
Basketball or football has been proven. A lot of tight ends used to play basketball.
Right.
There's not many people in the NBA that were like great college football players. I mean, you have Nate Robinson that played in college.
Right.
Might be some others that played in college. I don't know.
But I'm talking about NFL. We talking about NFL. You think what NFL player you could pick up right now and drop his ass in the NBA and he'll play well?
None.
Now,
None.
Can you take you can take an NBA player and drop him in the NFL?
Yeah, you can make a nigga be a tight end all day. Athleticism.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? You could take a point guard and make him a defensive back.
Yep. Or corner.
Bro, you can't tell me a dude like Jalen Brunson couldn't be a defensive back, man. That brother's mad gritty.
You know what some NFL players try to say?
Or Jimmy Butler couldn't be a linebacker. If you put some
NFL players try to say because they was like, well, the way KD went down and messed his ankle up, man, in the NFL, that wouldn't fly over here.
So you're going to use KD as an example of a football player?
We just get back up and keep it going.
That one person?
Right.
Okay, the most fragile nigga in the league. That's your example.
That was their example.
Come on, man. Stop it.
That was their example, my brother.
Stop it.
I'm with you. I'm with you 1,000%. I'm with you one.
Basketball players play football just to be in shape.
Right.
And still were one of the best players on the team without even wanting to play.
Football
players play basketball and they just beat up people.
Bro, I hate seeing a football player come to play ball.
They might even average 16, 18, might even average 20 points a game.
They
run over people all day.
They be in a way. Football players that come to play ball with basketball players be in a way. Like, get out the way, dog.
I used to hate playing backup. I used to hate playing pickup in high school when niggas from the football team want to come play. You'd be like, oh my God, this nigga.
Right. He's doing the most.
He's just gonna hack me the whole game and get mad every time I score.
Every time. Like, yo, bro, get your big ass out the way, bro. You corny.
I had a dude who used to just hack me all the time. I used to get buckets on this dude.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Came up to me one day and told me, you mad? You want to fight me now? You want to fight me? I was like,
huh?
Bro, we hooping, yo. I said, but if you're going to keep getting in my face, bro, I'm not backing up. What we doing?
What we doing?
We hooping and you suck. Like, I don't care about you fouling me and I'm falling over. You bigger than me. Yo, dude was way bigger than me. He was like 6'2", like 220 in high school.
See?
The goofy ass nigga, man. Like, every time he hits you, you fall. Because he's solid. Fucking brick wall.
Them the worst too, son. Them the worst.
And nigga had mad stamina. He never got tired. Like
for no reason. It's like, yo, why you running around, son? Why you running around all game, yo?
Yo, you're just in shape for nothing when it comes to this sport.
You not getting a contract, bro. No contract is coming your direction, son.
Like, you're not even good at football. You're just big. I heard one bodybuilder say something that made sense. To do Simeon Panda. I was watching a little workout video yesterday, and they asked him about sports. He's foreign. He said, I played a little football, but hey, I was not good. I was average. I was not good. I was like, thank you. Keep it a band.
Keep it up.
All these big niggas acting like, yeah, I used to play. No, you suck. It's okay to be ass.
I mean, the sad part is majority of us suck more than we do well. You know what I'm saying? I got an opportunity when I played ball, but it wasn't. I wasn't no damn star. You know what I'm saying?
It all depends on the scale.
I got an opportunity.
We all know MCs that's nice, but nice if you want to talk about Jay-Z and Nas,
right?
You know what I'm saying? There's levels of nice. There's levels of everything.
I agree. We
know some women that are attractive. But you take them to certain places in Cali, New York, Atlanta, these big cities, different events, they might feel uncomfortable. Because women that think they're pretty, they're uncomfortable when they get around other women that are pretty.
I agree.
Unless they're really
pretty. Hey, ladies, I'm sorry, but I agree. Y'all, some of y'all do that.
You could be beautiful. Your husband thinks you're the most beautiful woman on earth. But there's still places you can go where you're average. Depends. There's levels of that shit, man.
Right. I mean, and that goes for men too.
Oh yeah, you can be a fly nigga in your hood. In certain places you go, that little outfit you got on trash. Or it don't fit you right.
The little outfit you got on.
Two niggas can wear the same shirt. And
they look different on them. Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fit.
I've seen niggas wear something I got, and I'd be like, damn, my shit look way better than that. This nigga don't look like he ain't got it on right.
Or you ain't never seen a nigga just having wore it better than you?
No, never. Haven't. Not saying it's not possible, but I haven't seen it.
This nigga's jaded, y'all. He jaded.
I haven't seen it.
His name is Jaded Z.
Son, we live in North Carolina. Listen, where we live at right now, Shay?
I mean, yeah, I agree.
I did. So I ain't seen it. Well, I'm telling you, I ain't seen it.
I agree.
It's possible. I'm sure it's possible.
It's a clean possibility.
Yeah, it'll happen one day. I might not wear it again. Nah, that ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
You full of shit, boy. But
all I've ever seen of mine that somebody else had stunting on me, I've seen niggas drive the same car I have, and the car look better than mine.
Oh yeah,
be the same car, but he just did something to it. It could be the sound system. He could open the door and the interior look crazy. Right. I'm like, oh, okay.
I saw a nigga driving your car, and I was like, yeah, that one look pretty fire right there.
Yeah. Some niggas went too far with that shit. Like, I ain't do nothing but tint my windows, bro. I ain't do nothing else. I'm good on that. I ain't into cars like that. But I've seen a couple people with my same exact car. When they open the door, they inside's like, oh.
Right. No, I'm with you.
You put a little time in them seats.
You say you put a little time in them seats.
Your speaker's different. Okay.
Yeah, some cats do be doing that extra.
Yeah, you know.
Shit, we're gonna move on, man. I was trying to find that damn clip because I wanted to hear the dude say it. So we can laugh at these bum ass niggas. And they football niggas though.
Brandon Marshall, no?
Nah. I ain't Brandon Marshall. It's another little.
Brandon Marshall was trying to show off hooping around Angel Reese, and she was like, somebody's gonna take that.
Yeah. Brandon Marshall need to stop. And he got dunked on by somebody too, son. And he was on FaceTime. He was on FaceTime with an NBA player, and they clowned his ass for getting jammed on. And he got
anybody dunked on.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him play against T.O. though, because T.O. think he NBA ready.
T.O. gonna sit his ass down.
Yeah, he's an athlete, man. That's all he know how to do.
But the problem with T.O. is, and he's one of my favorite players, bro. He always act like he's just better than everybody, son. It's like, come on, T.O.
After watching him on various TV shows and stuff, that's a defense mechanism. That man is hurting on the inside.
I agree. There we go. What I'm saying? Now we get into it.
He's hurting on the inside, so that's a defense mechanism, man. I just,
we get into it. But let's go ahead and transition, man. We get out of sports, even though we were talking some deep shit within that sports conversation. I do want to play this video and get your thoughts on this video clip here. Let's get you put in here. Boom. Oh, nope, that ain't it. It's my whole desktop, man. I don't want to see my whole desktop. There we go. All right. You can see that, brother?
Yeah. Somebody sent me that clip and I didn't watch it yet.
Well, guess what? We can watch it together.
I feel like there's a big war going on between black men and women that's really annoying because that's what they want to happen. You know, this was put in place during the civil rights movement when we were, as a black family, stronger than ever in order to tear us down and to keep us suppressed as a community. And it's continuing to go on for this long, and that is frustrating.
Right.
The fact that us as black women, we constantly put the black man down as weak or as he's not fulfilling his role. We're expecting him to be our safety and our security and to take care of us. But what are we doing to actually take care of the black man? We talk about black men all the time and how black men can be better and do this more and how black men not doing this. Like, we talk about that enough, but do we really talk about how black women aren't doing their part and making sure that our black men feel safe?
Before I go in, let's hear your thoughts.
What does that say? I mean, there's definitely truth to it.
Right.
The ones that agree with her, I think, are the minority.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but they're out there.
Right.
But has it ever really been different on a large scale? You know what I'm saying? I think once women started getting into corporate America, and then once the hustle game started and dudes started tricking off, it started diluting a lot of the us working together as families to raise our kids and help each other to raise kids. We all lost the purity of the black family.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think both genders have a role in that shit.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because men tricking off, for a lot of these women, it looks fun. So that's how they see us as. They see us as a come up. And then you also have a lot of women now that do very well career-wise. You know what I'm saying? Now they look at men like, if you don't have what I have, you ain't shit. You can't do nothing for me. So It's still the same trick-off mentality, though, if you look at it.
Right.
The stakes are just higher. You know what I'm saying? I got my own money. I got my own meal, but I ain't spending my
But look what they did,
your
though.
meal.
But look what they did, though. When you look at other family dynamics, they don't have that issue. If the wife is doing well and the man is doing well, or the wife is doing well and the man is doing okay, they still figure it out and they work together.
But that's not new to them.
But only in our community, what they do is dilute us, bring us down to a level of a below level, elevate our women and tell them that they're doing it without us, letting them know that they could do this without us. They don't need us. They keep feeding that to them. You don't need your man. You don't need your man.
You ain't got to eat it.
And what they do is regurgitate it.
You ain't got to eat it.
You know, no, you don't. They don't have to eat it. But they do.
You don't eat pork. You just at the cookout. You ain't got to eat it.
That's facts. But they regurgitate it. But I'm just saying, they regurgitate it. They continue the regurgitation. And then here we go. Now all we doing is constant fighting. You know, I said this a few podcasts ago that I don't understand why this back and forth is still happening at an alarming rate. And to its point now that it's trickling down to the younger generation and they're regurgitating that same shit. But I hear my daughter regurgitate some of the same rhetoric of, she's 22 talking about how much she doesn't need a man or don't want one, right? You know what I'm saying?
What are you basing that on, though?
Right. You have a small sample size of a person or things you see online that a lot of times it's y'all calls.
So I'm saying, so you don't need any companionship. You're just going to be you by yourself. So every time you do have intimate moments or high levels of intimate moments sexually, it's just going to be with random people the rest of your life. You're not going to build anything with any person, spiritually or nothing. Everything's going to be around people that mean nothing to you and you mean nothing to them. So you're going to have a rotisserie of people the rest of your life. That's what you desire. Not saying anything's wrong with being single, but now you're telling me that's what you desire.
Right.
I don't understand that. I don't want to have a situation where I need someone.
Me neither, never.
And I have to just pick a random person.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
And you can't base life struggles off of one situation. Like I don't understand, and it's not in the, you know, I'm just not highlighting my daughter, but I'm just talking about people. I've heard this from women in general, where they highlight this one bad situation that they had, and they make that indicative of all men. That's all of us.
Was it really a bad situation? Or did you try to make somebody be a man they didn't want to be? Women are in relationships with men that aren't in relationships with them, and then say men ain't shit. That man never said, you want to have a man and have this beautiful relationship. That man never said he wanted a part of that.
Right.
He just likes having sex with you. He just likes your company. Maybe he likes the food you cook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he moved in with you because he had nowhere to live.
And all that to me.
You know what I'm saying? I have a hard time believing that women don't know the difference. Not to cut you off. I have a hard time believing that. You know what I'm saying? You a married man. Somewhere down the line, she realized, I love this man. He loves me. You know what I'm saying? Women be knowing the difference. But a lot of times they try to force that shit.
Right.
Because they want to have a relationship so bad and they're scared to lose something that they think they have. We got this mentality of being scared to lose shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what you have has no value.
It doesn't. A lot of the time it doesn't have any value.
But then in your mind, you're thinking, okay, maybe this is meant for me. And I said this, I think you and I talked about this several times. People move in together just because they've been fucking for a few months.
Right. Nah.
Well, we've been together a few months. Why not?
I just had that conversation with my nephew.
Yeah, let's get married. Why not? We've been together 4 years. Why not?
Right. He's starting to get into this world. One of them is about to graduate high school in a couple of days. And then one of them is about to start high school. And he was just asking me a question about different things. And I was telling him, bro, one thing you don't ever move in with a woman. Have your own place. Always have your own place. I said, if you do move in, make sure this is someone that you're willing to spend that time with. You know what I'm saying? Know what you're doing. Stack your chips. Save. Worry about your credit. I had to let him know. I said, bro, don't just jump into a relationship because them shits they ain't going nowhere. And I told him, I said, me and your aunt have a beautiful relationship, and your mom and dad are together, and they have a great relationship, a beautiful relationship. But at the same time, we had to grow into those relationships. We had to build to that. We couldn't just, and nobody just jumped into something. So
young men need to know the difference of moving in with a woman and living together.
Yes. Yup.
The difference. There's a difference.
It's a big difference.
When you're moving in with a woman, every time you argue, she's gonna kick you out.
Kick you out every fucking time.
When you're living together, y'all gonna work things out. Y'all gonna work on things. Y'all gonna build things. Even if you're moving into her home, y'all living together, and she wants you there to be together.
Yep. More
so than you moving in.
Thank you. No, we talked about that.
If I go somewhere, I'm not moving in.
Me neither.
I'm going somewhere where we live together. I'm here now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm here now. We're gonna build something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Weaknesses we have, we're going to make them strengths. Strengths we have, we're going to strengthen them.
Yep. No, I'm with you.
And I'm going to feel comfortable every day being.
I made that one mistake, just living with someone, moving. Yeah,
but you were young. We all did it young.
And every time we got into an argument, you got to go. I said, nope. That shit happened twice. I said, I'm never going to feel like that again. You're not just going to be able to kick me out of no place. Not happening.
If I ever got in a situation that somebody just kicked me out, I think I just might turn sour. As far as the living together whole thing, I just might turn sour. At my age, I just can't see the being kicked out kind of thing. Unless I did some shit to deserve to get kicked out. I'm not counting that.
Right. Yeah.
But just because, even if we get to a point where we outgrow each other, that's still not being kicked out. That's just growing apart. You got ample time to do what you got to do.
Right.
But
it's just weird, man.
Kicked out, clothes in the front lawn and all that.
Nah, I ain't with none of that level of embarrassment. Yelling at me in public. We ain't doing none of that. Certain things I just refuse to do. I'm not.
That's so very unattractive.
Very. There's a couple things I'm just not gonna do, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and let you berate me ever in front of people or behind closed doors. You're not berating me. We're not yelling at me in public. You're not just throwing my shit on the lawn. It's just a couple things that I'm just not here for. But at the same time, I don't date women with those level of you know what I'm saying? I've made sure to not date women with that type of activity within them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't do that.
As soon as you show me that level of immaturity, I'm gone. I get up out of it. I don't do none of that shit. Me and Erica just talked about this yesterday. I told her, I feel like a lot of Fuck it. A lot of black women, as they get older, they get to fussing all the time. They always fussing, always nagging. I told her on the way home, I said, yo, don't ever be like that. Because my mom has a tendency of just fussing. I told her, I said, yo, if you ever turn into that, this shit is over. This shit is over. I don't care what nobody say. I'm done. Because I know I can't deal with that.
When she get to like 60s and 70s, that's what you're gonna have, bro.
Guess what? 60s, 70s, I won't be there. I'll finish this shit by myself.
But it's not always bad though. It's certain.
I
know what you're saying.
This shit alone. I will finish this shit alone, dog. Ain't no cap. Ain't no cap, bro. Ain't no cap. 67.
I get your point, though. I was being stupid. I get your point.
I like that, though, man. Well, let's transition, man. We're gonna get this going on, man. Next one is, and then this was from you. You put up. You said, when triggered, do you routinely seek the root cause of the triggered moment? No, I don't routinely. I don't try to.
It's an honest answer, though.
Do none of that shit.
That's the problem with the situation.
If I'm triggered, I try to. Well, shit. This might be a way of trying to seek the root cause. I try to remove myself from the situation.
Removing yourself is the best thing to do.
Right. If I'm in a situation where I let something trigger me to react in a negative manner, I try to remove myself as quickly as possible because I don't like how I am in that negative moment. I don't like how I feel. I don't like how where my mind goes, and I don't like what I do. Yeah,
but when you remove yourself, do you consider what part you may have played?
No.
In that scenario?
No.
That's an honest answer.
Maybe I need some self-reflection, but I don't.
No, we all do in those situations. Sometimes you had nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
Sometimes you trigger people just out of pocket.
Right.
But sometimes, we could be a part of that. Or it could be something within us that caused that trigger that needs to be taken care of so that trigger doesn't come again.
Right.
But when things trigger us, man, we got to find out ways for it not to be able to trigger us again. Because the thing about a trigger is you don't know how you're going to react to it.
Right.
And a lot of fatalities come from triggers.
A lot.
And people don't want to speak of it, but a lot of suicides come from triggers.
Yeah.
A lot of anxiety attacks, a lot of high levels of depression when we're triggered. So when we're triggered, we got to figure out what causes these triggers and how we got there.
Right.
And if it's a person that consistently causes triggers, you got to wonder why you're still in this person's presence.
Got to eliminate that person, man. Eliminate that person.
If that's the cause, yes.
Got to eliminate it.
And sometimes people are living in households with people that consistently trigger them. That's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
That's dangerous. Unfortunately, that's a lot of families. Like we talked about it before. Sometimes, people throw a cookout or invite you over to watch the game. You walk in the house just seems
feel the energy.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm about to go. Man, you about to leave? I'm like, yeah, nigga, this shit here crazy.
You trying to keep me over here to be the deterrent to your bullshit.
Yeah, you speak to the wife, you're like, hey, how you doing, Keisha?
Damn, Keisha.
What's wrong with Keisha?
Yo, fam, I'm out, bro.
You just right? Nah, man.
Nah, I'm good, fam. I'll holler at you.
You should have told me someone right. I'm out. Like, oh, man, fix you a plate. Nah, bro. I don't even want no food, bro.
Yo, I've done that. I had a homeboy back in Florida, bro. Him and his old lady. They used to stay regular. Seemed like they regularly got in the shit, but I never noticed it until this one time. I walked by, spoke to her. Hey, what's going on? She did that similar shit that you just did. That's why that shit clicked in my mind. I looked at my man. I said, y'all good? Man, you know that bitch be acting up. I said, hey, I'll holler at you, bro. I'm gonna roll out. Man, yo, stick around. Nah, bro. I am not gonna be the buffer to you in your situation. So I'll holler at you. I get what you.
I hate shit like that, man. Because honestly, I get a rush, man. Like almost an adrenaline rush, man. When I see couples that you can see genuinely care for each other, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I know it's part of the age and part of existing this month. Yo, I love that shit, man. It's like even when I go out of town and I see acquaintances, man, and I see genuine love, man, how they just genuinely enjoy each other's company. Like, yo, that shit is so dope, man.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of us went years without even seeing that.
Nah, that's a fact.
Like, we know people that been with their girl for a long time. They really don't like each other.
Like each other. Yeah.
Only time they having fun is when they drinking.
Right.
Or they partying, or what I'm saying? You can't sit down and eat lunch with them.
Nah.
Or have a dinner and just sit there and just enjoy the, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I went through most of my life, if I really was wanting to double date, where I really couldn't do it. Like, do it with who? Niggas be out with their girls on some weird shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to end the night so they can go to the club or some shit. Like, weird. Then you got to question.
Hey, we did breakfast. It was good. We had fun.
Yeah, but then you got to question the people you keep around you too. And years ago, I had to do that.
I had some trash niggas. I had some trash niggas around me at one time. So.
Are they trash niggas, or they just aren't on what you want?
Yeah, you know what? You make a good point. You make a good point.
Well, they could be trash.
I would say a combination of both, but you know, I'll say the latter.
But we grow up. We outgrow people.
We do.
And when we outgrow people, it doesn't mean that other people are wrong.
No.
Or we're right.
Yeah, just that situation is null and void now. It's no longer where it needs.
Bro, I don't judge people by social media, but a lot of times when I see certain people post and the routine personal posts they post, like I don't do a lot of personal stuff.
Right.
It was meant for certain people not to be around me anymore.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Because some people, it's like, I don't know this guy.
Right. And you don't need that person around you. You don't need that person around you, man. Because a lot of time that energy is just not where it needs to be, bro.
Some people begging so much for attention. It's almost like, yeah, I don't need this kind
Or you ever seen yourself act a certain way of when this one person is around, where you almost don't even recognize yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been there before where it was a certain person that just would come around and yo, I don't know what it was. They brought out a level of energy out of me that I just wasn't a fan of.
I mean, if you aggravate me that much, bro, we just don't need to be around each other.
No, it wasn't even aggravation. I just did a lot of dumbass shit like when they would be around. Like I just would do a bunch of dumb shit negative shit that I don't know.
Well, that problem is within you though.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I just moved myself from around there.
Yeah.
I mean, it can happen,
man. It can happen because you can be with someone. Mm-hmm. Like you and I could be together, let's say, and we go hang out with a couple other people. And within those 4 people, one person just acts a little bit different.
Right.
Within that surrounding. I mean, it happens.
I believe people energy matters, bro. And someone with a high level of negative energy can really spoil the group.
It can, but also
where you can find yourself doing shit that you wouldn't normally do.
Yeah, but the other way around, I'm gonna say a person with high vibrations can have the quiet person laughing.
Right. Facts.
Yep. And cracking jokes also.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm quiet around people I don't know. Mm-hmm. But if the vibrations is high, boom. You know what I mean? I can open up and whatever. Mm-hmm. People are like, well, I never heard him talk. I thought he was quiet. No, I just don't fuck with people like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And some people, they the same way everywhere they go.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And some people kill the mood whenever they walk in the room.
Oh my goodness.
Some people walk in the room with their wife, just the whole mood. Everybody's like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Here she go. Hey.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
No, you're right. Then we talked about this. I'm marking off some things. We indirectly talked about this, health and wellness, you know what I mean? Physical health. We indirectly talked about physical health. I don't know. Bro, I think this is the last question, man. What's a red flag for you when dating?
A woman that consistently is on her phone, taking selfies, scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on Facebook while we trying to have a conversation. You know what I mean? Now, if we've already been together for mad years or something, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about we just trying to get to know each other. Mm-hmm. And you're more focused on playing around your phone. And I took my time to spend time with you. It's a red flag to me.
What is it?
You know what I mean? It's definitely a red flag to me because, like, and then when I want to end the date, no, why are you? Yo, you know,
I was about to ask you.
You're not engaged.
Do you think you're not boring? Could have been boring for that particular moment?
I've never been boring a day in my life. But if I'm boring to you, then I need to go.
Right.
I've never been a boring individual. You know what I'm saying? But you might be looking for something that I'm not.
Right.
You might be looking for old ratchet ass nigga.
Right.
I'm a grown ass man. You might be looking for a man that's on his phone just like you are. You know what I'm saying? My level of entertainment might not be entertaining to you. I think, calling a person boring is, you know what I mean? It's all in the eyes of the beholder.
Right. I'm just asking.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's always going to be somebody that looks at you like you're not good company, or maybe you're not the company they desire, but I'm like, why are you here? Because you ain't getting no free meal. I walk out. Your ass going to get an Uber home. Which is bullshit, man. I ain't got $100. I ain't got $100 to waste, son.
I'm trying to think of red flags. I haven't been on a date in so long.
I mean, like, I'm not the red flag with the wardrobe thing. I think women can wear what they want to wear, within reason. I don't think anybody's going on a date wearing nothing that outlandish. Right. At our age, anyway. You know what I'm saying? I want you to dress according to your shape, of course. You know what I mean? If you have the shape for it, yeah, that's fine. I'm not worried about. I'm not big on makeup and weave and all of that, but I'm not giving you a red flag because of that. Right. Unless you got the eyelashes that are like 12 inches long or some crazy. I'm not with that. I don't think I would have even asked that person out. You know what I mean? I prefer a natural person. I do like women with long hair. I do, but I like natural hair. If that isn't your natural hair, I'm not tripping. But my mother always had long hair, so I've always, you know what I mean? It's not like a definitive factor, but I kind of lean towards that. I kind of lean towards those kind of features. I mean, that's just facts. Man, anybody had a problem with that? I don't know why. You know what I mean? Right. Some of us lean towards certain things. I used to lean towards short women. As I got older, I never gave a fuck anymore. Right. But red flags, if anybody has like a whole lot of them, you almost got to check them. Like, bro,
like, wow. Yeah, I'm still trying to think of any red flags. I really don't have any.
Loud talking.
Yeah, there we go. Smacking while you eating. Smacking while you eating.
Why are you doing that? What are you doing?
Yes.
Or disrespectful to the waiter.
Yeah, I don't like those. I don't like none of those. Loud talking, smacking while you're eating, and being disrespectful to the wait staff. I don't like you being disrespectful to anybody.
Disrespectful to people while I'm
with you. Yep, that's why I say I don't care who it is.
And they looking at me like I gotta be the enforcer.
I ain't with none of that.
All right. So what does mean?
Because I'm 6'6" don't mean I fucking want to fight anyone.
You walking with this lady, right? Mm-hmm. It ain't your wife though. You walking with this chick. Dude walk past, smack her in the ass.
You said it's not my wife?
No, what do you do?
It's not my wife?
No.
What level of intimacy are we? Where we at with things? I need to hear some caveats.
The meme didn't give that. They just showed the woman got smacked in the ass. Dude was like 6'5".
I saw the buffalo. Yeah. I saw the buffalo.
Dude looked at her like, what? What I'm gonna do? I mean, what do you do?
Yo, if we not dating, this might be a first date or some shit like that. I'm not getting into no fight about you.
No, because realistically, it's like
that you might know him. You might know him, and you just playing with me.
No, deeper than that. That man just might be on a mission to shoot somebody.
Right.
And we don't think about stuff like that because, we're tough guys. But I'm saying, for a man to just smack a woman in the ass out the blue, I mean, something ain't right up there.
I hope and pray to the heavens above no shit like that happen with me and my wife.
That's different. If it's my lady, it's just gonna happen. You're just gonna have to beat me. You're just gonna have to try to drag me, bro.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm on you.
Yeah, we going.
I'm not talking. I ain't doing none of that. Talking, ain't doing nothing of that. I'm like, yo, homeboy, you turn around, what? Brick. No, I'm hitting with a brick. Yeah. And I'm just trying to get all I can get until you decide that you about to damn gorilla stomp me.
Nah.
Because that big motherfucker was big, son.
My first punch is a body blow, and I'm kicking that nigga right there in the lower leg.
I'm hitting temple.
As soon as that nigga buckle, that temple, that's a hit or miss. Body blow hurt anybody.
That's true.
Kick to the leg will make anybody buckle. Right then, I'm tearing your face up right there.
Especially them super muscled up dudes. They legs small anyway.
All right, you run up on me, you'll be fucked up. My legs ain't small.
A lot of them dudes' legs be small and dainty.
Yeah, it do.
Straight to it.
He was out of pocket though, man.
He was out of pocket, son. Out of pocket.
But like you said too, though, fuck around, shorty know this dude.
Yeah.
And now you in the middle of that. Now honestly, I gotta say this. It's sort of immature and maybe unfair. But I hate being somewhere where a woman know all the ratchet niggas.
No.
And it hasn't really happened to me, I don't think.
It don't even have to be ratchet nigga. It's just the fact that you know every man in here. I'm not feeling that. It ain't even gotta be ratchet. It could be the coolest, calmest dude in the corner, and you know him and he know you. Enough of that. You know everybody in here. I'm cool on that.
And you suggested the spot though.
I'm cool on that.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you what's real. Some women, even if they know mad niggas, you still get the vibe like, oh, this woman knows how to handle herself.
Right.
But some women, when they speak to niggas, you be like, whoa. The nigga looking at her a little funny. You know how niggas look at a girl that they hit before, they almost hit. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Yo, yeah.
And give her, give her that level of smile.
Oh, this your man? This your man? Oh, yeah, what's up, son? Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah. Me and her go way back. Yeah, a word? Yeah. I'm done with her, son.
Nah, I know. I'm with you there.
Not doing it.
I'm with you there. Yo, I'm gonna have a confessing moment. That shit, somebody tried that shit with me and my wife. It was somebody she knew from back in the day. And he walked up to like give her a hug, right? Like, hey! And she put the arm out, shook his hand, said, "This is my husband, Sean. Sean, this is such and such." That nigga went to, oh shit.
I never reached to hug a woman that's with a man.
Me neither. Never in life. That's a level. That's too much of a level of disrespect, fun.
Yeah. Unless if I know the dude, then you already know me
that's
and your
different.
wife. Yeah, we old friends or
right.
Like you met my homie that's like my sister. Like me and him, mad cool. So he know I've been there.
No, that's like you seeing me in the streets and give me dap and give E a hug. Nigga, that's whatever. I'm not tripping on that shit.
Dead ass, I don't even always do that.
No, you don't.
Nope. I mean, I have, but it depends on the vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I read women. Sometimes women ain't feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But dog, when she shut that shit down, I laughed, son, because I'm like,
nah, that's when you know you cooking with something.
Yep.
You cooking with something.
Yep. Calm your life down, young fella. You ain't got the upper hand over here.
You cooking with something. Just like if a woman come around me acting crazy, like, oh, yo, nah.
Mm-hmm.
I act like I don't know you. Like you playing.
Yeah. Shit. Ho, shake your hand. This is
fishbowl.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've done that too. With that real quick, son.
Yeah.
High five. High five your ass fast, son.
Be like, Kobe.
Straight up, bro. We ain't
don't speak to me now with my lady. You ain't been talking. Come on. Cause you know, when you roll out with your lady, the inbox, bing, 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 bing.
Especially if you've been in these streets. You know, I ain't been in these streets in a long time.
I ain't even in the streets, but it's like nobody wants you until they realize you're off the market.
Right. That's a fit at.
But then it's like, and then you be wondering, like, shorty, I tried to holler at you 10 years ago. Now you in your feelings because I'm chilling.
Right. Nah.
That's just weird. I want to do dudes do that too, like women do.
Yeah.
They be doing that shit when a woman
be doing
really?
That shit. Yeah. Nigga, I done seen dudes stop talking to women because they found out that they got a man now. Like they stopped following them on social media.
No, I get it. Because sometimes you don't want to see her with a dude. That could be too much. If you know you the type to be lurking,
right?
Yo, just block her for yourself. Because you're gonna you can't prevent yourself from looking.
Niggas be so soft in the mind. Son.
I don't want to see an ex with a dude. I just won't look. But it's not gonna put me in a feeling of like, she left.
Right. That's real.
Nah.
Yo, man, we're gonna wrap this up, man. In the pod with something. What you got for me?
This is about health, man. This is post I found, man. I gotta speak on it. It's gonna be a little different. It's talking about heart health, man. And it was on Twitter. And they were saying how, you know, the doctor you go to can't even do 10 push-ups himself. And it's basically sick care. You know what I mean? Right. Doctors are basically going to give you medicinal ways to fix things. They're not trying to cure you. They're just trying to preserve you. And I just want to hit you with some of the pieces of this thread, man. It was very interesting. And that the pharmaceutical companies pay for most of the research.
Right.
So the results are basically going to be whatever they feel like telling you, right? That's one thing. So when the studies support the products, you can't be surprised. They're trying to medicate everybody, right? Heart attacks were nearly non-existent until processed foods were introduced.
Yep.
Like, we never had that conversation. You know what I mean? They love to tell you it's only in the meat. It's not really in the meat. It's in what they put in the meat.
Yep. The oils
Yeah,
they use, the different
that's
things
the main
they
problem.
Yep.
Like, me not eating meat has nothing to do with the health of the animals. It's the fact of what's in the meat. And cardiologists weren't even respected as doctors back then. It wasn't even a major thing. Now that's like major, because heart issues are just major. And what else they was talking about here? The dietary factors are the number one cause of death.
Yes.
Yeah, you and I always on this podcast talking about diet and people around us that don't care about their diets.
Yep.
Nutrition is brushed under the rug because everybody wants to listen to a doctor that only had 20 hours based on nutrition within all of the hours they had to be a doctor, because they're not trained on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you have a doctor that's into holistic care, and usually that's the minority. You might have a few of those. Even Alzheimer's and dementia, that's not natural.
That's not
aging
natural.
process.
Nope, that's something.
It's not natural aging process.
Nope.
It only drastically changed over the past few decades.
Yep.
And what is that? Medications and your food.
Food. Yep.
All of that. Healthcare is only profession. Somebody will charge you $500 to see you for 10 minutes.
Yep. My uncle
don't even know what's wrong with you.
We talked about that.
Don't even know what's wrong with you. Just give you a medicine.
How other countries have free healthcare and they really take care of their people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going on and on, man. I'm not gonna go through the whole 20, but it's a dope ass list. I should have forwarded
send
it
to
to
me.
you.
Yeah.
I should have forwarded it to you. I'm saying that to say, I don't think we could ever talk about health too often. I mean, this isn't the health and wellness show, but it's dear to me because I'm in a gym and I take care of my health, and most people around me take care of my health. I watched my brother go back and forth. Now he's on it harder than he was before, because in his mind he was on it hard before, but he wasn't. Now he's going hard. Exactly, but I can't tell you that because you be in your feelings.
I wasn't.
But don't take it for a joke. Men and women. I have told you, you get mad when people tell you shit sometimes. I know how to feel you out. But I don't get in my feelings when you get like that, because I love you. So it's what it is. You know I'm right because you're laughing. It's what it is, bro. Right, I know. Right. You know I know how to analyze people. Cut it out. We all got gifts.
You're right.
Okay, that's one. I know I have that. Yeah. If I don't do nothing else, I'm good at that.
That's why I say shit.
But
when you're right, you're right.
We have to attack these things before they become an official problem. Yes. Even with myself, I don't care. Going to the gym and all that shit, something can still happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Certain things we can't control. But I have a partner in New York right now that's waiting for a kidney. You know, he had heart issues. Like, he's my middle brother age, but he's hurting. Like, looking at him was just like, oh my God. Then I have a partner that got MS that's in the best spirits. You know what I mean? And he has to walk with the walker, and sometimes he'll drop things, and he has to go slow to get him, but he's in the best spirit though. You know what I'm saying? His spirit is just, it was amazing just being around this dude with MS, man, where some people would be depressed. Not at all.
Depressed, sick.
You know what I mean? He was happy I was there. He's in the kitchen fixing his own food. You know, he got the house prepared where he can get around. Right. I mean, he has to go to the hospital every once in a while to get this kind of IV put in him or whatever, man. But
right. But he in good spirits.
Great spirits, man.
That's what's up, man. Respect to that.
Definitely. Yeah, man. But it's all about health, man. Right now, we're gonna inspire everybody. We want to inspire to do something today to better your health and your wellness.
Yes. Do something today. And if it is, just go for a walk. Just go for a walk.
I've been preaching that for the longest, man. Go to a walking trail and just walk. Yo, son, real talk, man. This is some old man shit. I see women walking on a walking trail. I will dead ass speak.
Yeah.
Yo. I remember there was a big woman that was on the walking trail. She's big, struggling to walk, man. But I saw her several times. Like, she was trying to get that mobility going. I know she was struggling to walk, but she kept coming because I saw her several times. And that walking trail is 1.5 miles one way. I used to do it twice. And the one over there by Duke's a nice trail. You know, you ain't got to worry about snakes and shit. Like, some trails, they're so close to the grass. Right. Snakes going across and all that shit. And snakes hanging from the trees. And it can be a lot. You know, I get it. I be talking that shit, but certain walking trails, I ain't walking on.
Me neither. Let me tell you something. You want to see me scream and run like a little baby, little girl, little baby kid? Let a snake be there.
Don't play with snakes, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't play with no snake.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna run, but I might freeze up.
I'm booking.
Because I'm not used to snakes.
Me neither.
You know what I mean? But yeah, take care of your health, man. Go for a walk. Go outside, get some sunlight, man. Wherever you living at, man, when that sun come out, man, go out there, get some sunlight, man.
Me and the wife riding bikes today.
Dope.
We're gonna go on a bike.
Ride a bike. Even if you got a Peloton at the home, that's cool. But sometimes you want to go outside, do some things.
Yep.
That's what's hindering us, man. A lot of us don't even come out the house for days at a time.
Bro, don't even come out the house. Man. You right?
You got Uber Eats, you got your video games, you got all your apps on your TV, you got all your streaming services.
You gotta get outside, get some of this sunlight, get some of this vitamin D.
Yeah, and I don't even really like to be around people that don't partake of these things because your spirit is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm with you. I'm with you 1,000%. All right, man. That was a good one. That is a very good one. Man, that would have rolled right into this topic I see right here on this line. That would have rolled right in there, but we didn't do that. But once again, it's the Black Male Podcast. See us is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
This is episode 105, and we catch y'all next week, where we have another jam-packed show with jam-packed content.
Get your health right.
Yeah, get your health right, people, man. Go eat an apple and drink some water before a walk.
Something.
Peace.
Yo.